My name's Sadie Catt and I'm the photographer, and this is...
I'm Alice Jones, but I go by Ari.
Yeah, so I know her as baby Alice, but I have to be very careful and make sure I say, this is Ari, because I just accidentally call her baby Alice to everyone. Parents knew each other as children, grew up together and did their teens and their young adulthood together. Alice is definitely like my little sister of the world. All the Christmases, all the Easters, all the bonfire nights, all of the everything. Our families were very close together. We grew up in Brighton. We're pretty heavily integrated in each other's lives. So we've been making work together since 2018, mostly around like what happened when we were younger. Alice was youngest of 3 daughters, and then when we were kids, Alice's oldest sister Kat was ill, and then her mother was ill at the same time. So Kat's, Alice's sister, died just before her 17th birthday, or just after.
Yeah, I remember reaching 18 and feeling like, oh, I'm older than her now.
Yeah.
It was a very weird time.
Yeah. And then 2 years after, Alice's mum passed away as well, both with different cancers that weren't kind of related in any way. So we experienced a lot together as kids, and I think because we were the babies of both families,
we were kind of like sat with each other while the adults and the old people would like deal with everything.
Yeah. And it was, you know, all kind of normal, but I've got a lot of memories of us just kind of like sitting together in a corner kind of while the ambulances were in and out and sorting stuff up, and we just kind of like held tight.
I've got lots of memories being like picked up by your mom and like just being taken to your house to stay there for a few weeks.
Yeah. After a lot of like thinking about it and trying to figure it out and why I was so compelled to make this work with Alice, I think it was just, we're completely entwined from the experiences we shared as young children, and whatever differences we have in our lives now, it kind of always comes down to that core thing.
Which is kind of stronger than anything else in life, really.
It became really enriching for me, and I hope for you, to spend time again. And that's actually really what this picture is about. You know, we spent a lot of time making a lot of work. This image was the first time I got to see Alice again after lockdown. And we were,
oh yeah. Sadie put that hair dye on my head.
Yeah, we were kind of locked up in the flat because it was still in that place where you couldn't really do, you know, everything. It became about what we could do to entertain ourselves at the time, so I dyed Alice's hair. Like, it's an ongoing piece of work, and it's definitely more about spending time together, and I think that's something we learned ends eventually when we were kids. And then even more over the past few years, you know, time's been a lot more precious.
Yeah.
And that completely is what this image is about for me, is just spending time together doing nothing and making the most of being around the people who you love, kind of thing.